tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
What?
Happy birthday, Nino!
Thank you guys so much.
Birthday.
It's my birthday,
Can we
y'all.
say how old we are? How old you are?
Yes,
I'm 30.
I'm 30.
I can't believe it.
I'm 30.
Filipino don't crack.
Filipino don't crack. There we go. Just like Josh Chan, y'all. Ladies and gents, thank you for tuning in to the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend After Show here on AfterBuzz TV. We are back, y'all. I'm so excited to be here with my panelists, my co-hosts. Let me introduce them. She got the curls on lock.
Yeah.
What's
up,
going
you
on?
guys? It's your girl Trene. You know, we back at it. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, at your girl Trene.
Yo, when
What
I
you
saw this
doing
girl
over
get
here?
down
Looking
last
all
week.
We're going to talk about that right
Are we going to talk about that? What's up, Kanika?
Hello, everyone. I'm back 2016. I haven't been here since. It's your girl, Kanika Lol. Follow me on Twitter at Kanika Lol and Instagram at You Can Have It Lol. And I'm so happy it's Nino's birthday. Wishing you all the best.
Oh, I appreciate
Honestly.
y'all. Y'all ladies are beautiful. Thank you so much. And y'all know where you can find me. It's Nino Llanera at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Periscope, all the good stuff. But this episode, y'all, got Trene and myself. We were watching the in-studio. Little emotional.
I was
choking
up.
You were choking up, right?
It was
Were you choking up?
an emotional roller coaster. It felt like it should have been a
was.
finale or something.
I would have never guessed from the title, though.
I know.
I'm going to the beach with Josh and his friends.
I love how all the titles are like that. Like, I'm happy that Josh is happy. Or it's like very childish, but I love it.
Me too.
I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Rebecca. Like, you just keep digging a hole for yourself.
For real. Okay, seriously, the beginning of the whole episode, the Cancer Crew movie, that was already like, okay, well, I'm a little sad here. Wait a minute. And then we saw her at the end. She just wanted some crew love, y'all. That's all she wanted.
Yeah, she's loving the crew.
Loving the crew.
Was that
Loving the
relatable
crew.
though?
Loving
Like
the
sometimes, like when
crew.
you're out alone and then you're like see everyone with your friends and you're like, no, I have friends too. Like,
Right.
Yeah,
you
no.
kind of check yourself, right?
Yeah.
It
I know. I check myself.
Right, and it was very like relatable because if you move to a town, a
That
new
too.
town, it's hard for you to find friends.
True.
Most definitely, especially coming all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast, and these friendships are established.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the thing.
You
they
know
have
what I
their
mean?
click already.
Right.
Ain't nobody fucking
my
with my
clique.
click.
There's so many songs we could have used. But thank you so much for choosing Happy Birthday. That
I
was
know,
really sweet of y'all.
that was, we had to give a
But-
shout out.
We have
What?
to. It's your day.
but
But
seriously, there's a group of songs we could
There
have used
were,
today.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and they have the worst click ever because they have Valencia,
I don't like her.
Vaseline.
but here's the thing. She's like literally my favorite Instagram filter. It sucks.
Valencia. That's right. I forgot about that.
But the thing is, Valencia actually did Rebecca good. I feel like she brought Rebecca out to admit something out in the air,
In a positive
which we'll
light,
get
you're
to
right.
in a positive light. So while I didn't like her as much as she was good for Rebecca.
Right. No, I forgot the actress's name who plays Valencia. She plays her so good.
Yeah, she does actually.
I'm like, I really don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really don't. Like, I wanted her to like fall off the bus, literally.
Yeah.
Maybe one day she will.
Trene's
But her
hope.
her abs looked good in that
No, she looked
bikini.
great.
When she stripped, I was like, damn girl.
She looked great in that little ripoff.
She didn't. I'm not for her.
Oh, Trene's not with
I don't
it.
like when people bully people, and I feel like she's been bullying Rebecca since
Right.
day
Yeah,
one.
that's true.
And I feel like everyone on the show is super sarcastic.
Right.
But you know what's interesting? Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
When Valencia did have that song where she was like saying girls stick together and then she was insulting everyone, I saw an interview actually with the creator, Aline, Brosh, McKenna, and she was actually saying that Valencia's point of view, like her actual character, is that she thinks she's helping those girls. Like she thinks she's actually, that's her way of sticking together. But except for Rebecca, I'm saying like in that particular song, like they called it comp assaults.
She's blind
complimented
to what
insults.
right. She's blind to what she's doing basically.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting how they made that character like that in that way. Because I was like, I just see a bitch.
Right, but it's funny though because there are some people like that, girls and guys, who think that they know
Yeah.
everything and then they're basically God's answer to the world. And they're like, okay, my way or the highway. This is how it's going to be. Let me help you be better. because you're this, and this.
Right. She needs to look in the mirror.
Right.
And look at herself.
Trene really doesn't like her.
Yeah, I know. We can totally tense the vibe here.
Trene does not like her.
Imagine if you met her in person, you'd be like, a little like iffy about
Right.
her, wouldn't you?
Side
Like,
eye.
I know you're an actress, but still.
No, I would show love.
Side eye. She'd be like Angela Simmons with a side eye queen.
I
We talked about this on our
know.
other show. But okay, so they're planning a beach day. This is what they're doing.
Yeah.
They do this every year during the January scorchers. You know what I mean? And it was hot today.
Yeah,
though.
we're getting
That's
that
true.
kind of-
That's true.
So I'm like El Nino came. I wanted to
and
come
went.
back a little bit.
You
just
like
for a
the
little-
cold weather?
I just want a little bit more like wet weather for California because
True.
we're still
We're
in that
really in a
drought.
drought. That didn't do anything those 3 days of rain.
No, but I'm hoping
Side
that
note.
El Nino will come back and do a little bit
I
more.
know.
But I mean, obviously in this episode they were ready to go. And Valencia does the unthinkable and invites Rebecca.
I know.
I was
She
like, what's
sees
your
her.
motive?
She
Really?
had exactly. First thing I put motive.
Yeah, right.
Such a mean girl drinking her water out with
From
a
a
straw.
straw.
I know, seriously.
I mean,
That
she was
stank
sipping
eye
some
she
tea, and
gave.
I'm like, come on.
She was. But she probably thought, keep your enemies closer. So
For
that's
real.
Exactly
She's
what
like,
she was doing.
Exactly.
obviously she has no friends.
Right.
I feel really bad for Rebecca because she's just like standing there watching them kind of like have their own inside jokes. And I really do feel like she, in the end, knows who her real friend is.
Right, definitely. But it was funny though. So when Valencia said that, everyone's face was frozen. Like, I'm really confused right now.
Right.
What just happened?
Yeah.
I mean, I was too, and I was like, no, stop
There's
it.
a twist. There has to be.
There's a super twist. Like, obviously, Paula, our lovely Paula.
Man, I loved her
I
even
love
more.
her.
Like, if you couldn't love her more, this was like the ultimate for me. Like, she really showed a sense of
Exactly. And she was like, you need to admit though,
Right.
you love Josh Chan.
She's like, I'm deleting your phone number if you
But we're
don't
still
admit
getting our
it.
nails done, though.
Right,
Right?
now you pay your lunch.
We need that friend who will tell us the truth. Like, girl,
Right.
you know you need to leave him, or girl, you need to do this or do that, or tough love.
Tough love, definitely.
Yeah.
She's such a mom. I love her.
Yeah, I want a Paula in my life, honestly. Like, everyone
Exactly.
deserves a Paula, for sure.
Everyone deserves a Paula in
Yeah.
her life. But she saw through it, and she was, warning Rebecca. Rebecca was like, no, it's okay if I still get caught in this trap.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. I will work my way out of it. Like, she always does that.
She always does
worked her
that.
way
I know.
out of this.
Right? And this is what we say this all the time. She's just too smart for herself. Like,
Yeah.
she can work her way out of anything, get things done in like 2 minutes, and she's good to go. I'm like, that if I had that power, oh my gosh.
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean? We would get anything that we wanted.
I
You know
know.
what I mean?
I know.
It wouldn't be that easy, but obviously, because she went through some stuff on the bus.
But that party bus, that was a
party
good
bus.
idea.
Yeah,
Like,
that
Daryl,
was.
good idea
I know,
on your
he
part.
knows how to turn up for sure. Because
Because go to the beach, what more do you want besides alcohol and just like a cool place to vibe? Like,
Right? Imagine if you're living in the Inland Empire or anywhere like in like the valley, right?
Yeah.
And you're trying to go to the beach. You're going to be stuck in traffic nonetheless. If you want to drink and have a good time and not have to worry about driving back home or
Yeah.
driving to there, that party bus is the answer.
I know it was
Seriously.
legit.
That was.
and it looked really nice. I mean,
Right.
a stripper pole.
I know.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah,
I
we
know, and I mean, I feel like she always tries to break the ice.
Yeah.
she's
in a
always
big way.
overcompensating. I just feel like I just want to like shake her and tell her to quit.
You're like,
doesn't
get
have
it
to
together, Rebecca. Get it together.
She doesn't have to do all of that. Like, she's like putting
Right.
herself out there
Yeah.
to like be this like,
Right.
person who's kind of buying friendship.
Exactly. It was funny. Greg, who's usually on her side most of the time, and we knew he was over it like the last couple episodes, was given like 2 shits still.
I was so upset at Greg and Heather today.
pissed. Like, they did
I was
not
like,
care.
Heather's your neighbor.
Fake as hell.
I was upset. I
Called
was
it.
upset at myself today. Apparently, I'm supposed to be Heather, but I don't want to be her after this episode. But like, she's supposed to be like they bonded in the past episodes, and I was surprised that like they would not pay any single attention. Even when Rebecca had her big fallout with her breakdown, they still didn't care about her. So Greg was underlyingly bitter, and which we saw later on how he bursted out. But
Right.
till the beginning of the episode, he just was in a negative mood.
all the way because he couldn't bring who he wanted to bring. Obviously, okay, Josh likes to do things like how Josh likes to do things,
Yeah.
or he's very. We've done this for 16 years. Let's keep on going and doing
Tradition.
It. Tradition.
He loves tradition.
Right.
Exactly. He loves hometown. He loves tradition. We saw in the last West Covina episode with the West Covina all-male dance team. Like, he was just
right.
like, he's like, oh, you remember who I am? Oh, yeah, I created that move. Like, he remembers things and he wants to relive those moments. So he's, like, sticking with it. But
Yeah.
Greg's like, yo, can we go to the Getty, though? You know what I mean?
Or do something
Or
different.
do something different.
Yeah,
So his
exactly.
mood was just, all off the place the whole time from the get-go, like you guys said. But, like, the shenanigans on the bus, though, I was like, there's alcohol. They can get over this. There's alcohol.
Yeah,
They
seriously.
were acting hella bootsy, as I would say. They're just being so, like, awkward, like, when they got on the bus. Like, and poor Rebecca, she's trying to bring in the party vibes and turn it up, and they're just not making it easy for her.
No, I would have popped the bottle and be like, shots, everyone,
Right,
let's go.
shot.
Yeah, see, another song we could have came into.
That's true.
Like, seriously. But no, like, Josh started beatboxing. I was like, okay, here we go. Everything's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Rebecca got her.
That was so funny.
That was funny.
That
She was
scene
like-
between them two. The other
Yes.
thing, like, I didn't know what she was saying during that robot.
She was getting it. I didn't
She
understand
was
that
like,
line
I
either.
didn't understand the line at all.
I was like, I
They're
felt like Josh
so
though.
cute together, though. Like,
They
the way
looked
they
good.
mesh together,
They
like,
meshed
their
well, yeah.
personalities.
No,
like,
it is.
Why the fuck... Sorry, excuse me. Why is he with
show keeps-
Valencia? I'm so
Valencia.
tired of seeing him just crush and just be so... He's not himself when he's with her.
No.
Different.
Like-
100% different.
Yeah.
He's not himself when he's with her.
No, and he tries to. Okay, let's just get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the nitty gritty. So they try to work things out. Whatever. They're dancing. They're having a good time. Then Valencia's like, no, I'm gonna bring him over here and dance with him over here. Bex is alone, and then she tries to talk to White Josh. White Josh is just all about his nutritional self.
Yeah.
Right?
He's just very...
Well, when Daryl comes in, yeah.
And then when Daryl comes in, and then they start talking, then she has nobody.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just could relate. That's another relatable moment. I've been singled out before when everyone's coupled up. It sucks.
It sucks, right? That
So
the whole
awkward.
third wheeling type situation.
Yeah.
And she has anxiety, so like when you have anxiety, you kind of, because like obviously like that's a human trait, but you kind of
Right.
like say you're at a party and you're by yourself, you don't have anything to do, so you try to look at your phone. I don't know if you've done this
I've
before,
done that.
but you kind of like think everybody's looking at you and staring at you and no one's like paying attention to you.
Right.
And in her shoes, she probably felt like, damn, like everybody's looking at me, I look like a loner. Like in her head, subconsciously, she's like
Right.
thinking the most terrible thing.
I think I've done that in like my first day at AFTERBUZZ when I was like,
poor Nino.
I was just like on my phone like, oh yeah, I'm talking
Yeah.
to somebody.
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking
have
to
someone to
somebody.
talk to.
I'm like, oh what, hello? I'm like making sure my ringer's off. Someone calls.
Right, right, exactly.
Bigger to call, like, hey.
But no, that's totally relatable to
Yeah.
people, most definitely.
But she still tried.
No, she
She tried to get that
did.
attention.
Wait a minute, because
She's like,
she
get
got
it
my
right.
She
attention.
really did,
Get
yeah.
it right, get it tight.
Right? I was like, is that really her? I was like looking.
I was trying to
was like,
find
what?
out online to
God.
see if that really was her.
Because it looked like her. It looked like her body, unless they got a really good double.
That would
Like-
be interesting.
I wouldn't be
if they
surprised
did.
if Rebecca knows how to dance
Me
like that.
either.
but-
No, Rachel's so
Rachel
creative
Bloom,
and she
but
does
yeah.
so many things. Like I wouldn't.
Even
like,
if she trained for it, I thought like I'm not sure if you guys follow her Instagram, but
I
they
do.
they post things like crazy. I feel like I saw her in some pose, thinking that she might have done it, but
It could be her. I don't know. But I
wanted
was
to
so
see.
like,
it was good.
oh wow! And you saw Josh's face in the background,
He was like,
right? Sitting back. And I'm like, oh, this is on prime time right
like,
now.
Valencia,
I know.
Move to the side. You're dusty. You're crusty,
Right.
and you need to move to the side because all you could really do is salsa dance and shake it on him. How
Yeah.
How
And
old
the
way
is that
she-
gonna get?
exact- it's gonna
she
get
can
so
do pole
old.
tricks.
Right.
She's
Yeah.
smart. She has
The
her-
way she like thrusted every part of her body, I was like, that's what a guy
She-
likes.
when she
and
was
not-
upside down though, and
Yeah.
I was just like, oh.
Oh my
I know.
gosh! You
Rachel
know, this
Bloom.
perfect song would have been "I'm in love with
With
a
a
stripper."
stripper.
She
Another
knows
song.
what it is.
That's like 4. See.
She pop, and she roll, and
I
she
love that
roll.
song. Actually,
She,
that's a good
no,
song.
see that was
I mean,
it.
you know, the country song, or not country song, the rock song
Right.
was like perfect because it was like spicy.
Yeah.
She was giving it a little
Just, she
bit.
was giving
like,
it, and everybody was like, whew.
I know.
Like,
Right.
What?
Actually, the reactions were weird though.
No, they were.
They were like giving her a weird look instead of like being in awe. Actually,
No,
to be
Daryl-
honest. And I was like
Daryl-
weirded out by that. I was like, you guys should
Say
be
something, right?
Loving this.
No, Daryl and White Josh had like a moment. And they were speaking and saying stuff under their breath, and I'm just like, that's a little creepy. That's a little creepy.
Yeah,
haters.
I think
Yeah.
Daryl was uncomfortable because that's his employee. But,
Right. But White Josh.
But
just-
why? I don't know.
think he
I
was-
think Josh was mixed, but Valencia was surely.
yeah,
She was like,
hating.
we just saw into your cervix. And I'm like, wait a minute, what?
And Heather's like, I don't think you understand the reproductive system. Female
I'm
reproductive
like,
system.
She's like, oh hell no, because I mean, Josh was so flabbergasted. Like
Yeah.
he's like,
He was loving it.
Yeah.
And I mean, any girl that's dating someone and she knows, you know, in her mind that they had a past, she's gonna
Right.
be like feeling if she's not confident, because Valencia obviously has some insecurities. She's gonna like look at Josh's every move.
Right.
Yeah.
She's like studying Josh
So
to see what his reaction will be.
right. So then let's talk post dance.
Yeah.
Post pole dance, because that's when everything got weird, crazy. It's like the moons and the stars were not aligning correctly for that bus, because everyone started fighting. Or no, Josh and Greg started fighting. Valencia brought it all down and broke it all down and got Rebecca feeling her anxiety. I was feeling anxiety for her.
Totally.
Like,
When Valencia kept like hitting at her, like, why'd you really move it, etc., etc.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know.
Like,
And Rebecca, she's not like the type to like get, you know, fierce and kind of get like at someone. And I want her to sometimes. I want her to, something to like just pop out of her and
just
be
get
like,
mad,
stop
right?
asking me questions. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Like,
who are you?
Yeah,
I don't even like
exactly.
you. Like, I want her to like get spicy, but I guess that's just not.
That's just not
No.
her character.
Her character.
she sits back. She sits in this pocket, right, where it's just like very calm. She's like, think of what you're gonna say. Think of what you're gonna do, and this is how you're gonna execute it. In my head, I'm like, oh my god. Oh my
Yeah.
God, what are you gonna do?
Right. Exactly.
The viewers could hear the ring.
Yes.
You could like, ding.
Yeah. You can definitely
Okay.
hear a pin drop.
Back at you.
Like,
Blah, blah,
seriously.
blah.
It was crazy, but no. Then I mean, Josh. It looks like Josh and Greg at the point when Valencia was like, well, you know, you're doing this, you're doing that, blah blah, talking to Rebecca, and then Josh and Greg looked like they were fighting for Rebecca.
Right?
And obviously,
They
because
were fighting for
There were
Rebecca.
underlying jealousy in everyone today, and a little bit of Rebecca
Yeah.
with Greg and Heather, and then Josh when he found out about.
I know. It's like, do you guys all want each other?
What I say about this love triangle?
Totally
Man.
happening, and it's so funny because like sometimes the show you're rooting for Greg and Rachel, or Rebecca, and then sometimes we're rooting for Josh and Rebecca.
I get torn sometimes. I know you have
The
a
way
side.
they
You don't like
make
Greg
it.
though, do you?
No, and I see
Yeah.
why I don't like him, because he's just
So
blah, like so
Right.
with his family now with his
He has
friends.
his issues of his own, and we said that
totally,
before.
yeah.
And you could totally still see those issues now. And you see Heather just not wanting those issues in her life.
Yeah,
She's
I
like, I don't talk about Zeke. Like,
I don't bring my baggage with everybody,
Right.
which is the way to do it. So.
Right, exactly. But okay, Valencia. I just wanted to push off the bus, because that was the most awkward moment when she would just like, tell us the truth. Then all of a sudden, Rebecca just comes up with this crazy, like, okay, I'll tell you the halfway truth is what I like to call it, because she kind of gave into the whole, it's crazy that I moved here. Yes, it is. It's irrational that I moved here. Yes, it is. But I love it because I wanted to be happy. But why were you happy? You're happy because of Josh, not because you wanted to move to California. Let's be real. She couldn't say, but I thought she was. I looked at Trene and I was like, it's happening. She's going to say it. This whole show is going to change. Didn't happen,
whole
obviously.
thing-
I feel like she might say it eventually now.
Yeah.
The fact that she admitted it to Paula, she might say it in the next
Right.
few episodes. Whether
Oh
it's to
my
Greg or accidentally to Heather or maybe accidentally to Valencia, somewhat. I don't know.
My heart was pounding. I was like, oh, just say it. Just get
Yeah,
it
that
over
she's
with.
I'm in love with you, Josh. I love him.
Right? And all this because Mr. Daryl Whitefeather spilled the beans.
He, what kind?
He's
Who
like,
are you?
You didn't call. He's like, I didn't call you. You called me.
Right.
Really, Daryl?
Exactly.
Like, weren't you really
He did not get it.
Catching
100%.
on? Yeah.
Exactly. He was too worried about his bean dip and the cigarette in his hand. Did you see that? You
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the cigarette.
When he caught the cigarette
caught the
from the guy's throwing out.
And his burn, you mean?
His burn.
Oh, yeah, that was gross.
That was gross. He has issues, but
Yeah, he does.
This would
nonetheless.
have never happened if Greg would have never opened his mouth. Like, and
About
then
them
she
dating.
hooked up with me.
Oh, and that
Oh,
too.
yeah.
yeah. It
So
was
much.
like-
See that little area? Like, there's like this in my notes. There's like a chunk there that happened in like the span of like 10 minutes.
I know. And he's like, I'm a grown ass man.
Right. I don't have to deal with this. I can hook up with whoever I want to hook up with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. How are you guys feeling in that last maybe like 10 minutes of this episode when all that was going down?
I was like, oh my gosh, no. Like, Valencia is gonna break her, you know?
Oh yeah, no, she did a
But
little
she
bit.
surprised me for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I was
wasn't
happy the
expecting it.
truth was coming out a little
Sort
bit
of,
more.
right?
Yeah. I think Rebecca opened up and
I don't know.
I don't know, it was just kind of it was scary. You didn't know where it was going, like which direction it was going to take.
Right.
But then Josh surprised us all. He did a little bit with his like, when he kind of opened up to himself too about his insecurity about New York and why he moved out here.
At the end, after
that
like,
was a nice bonding common ground we found in them. So it's like hope for maybe their relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I wonder what he told Valencia as the day progressed later on after the episode ended. What did he tell Valencia? What did he say to Rebecca? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Probably like, nothing, babe. Like,
I just told her she needs to calm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I wonder what was told because Valencia obviously thought, oh, he's gonna let her know. Like, you need to chill.
She was hoping for that.
But she didn't get that.
She's so stupid.
No, exactly. And I thought Josh was gonna kiss Rebecca.
I know.
When he
that
was leaning
first, like,
over.
I was like, oh my gosh, my heart. I was getting all emotional. For some reason, I wanted to cry, like tear up. Like, it was like such an emotional moment. Like, finally, they were coming together, admitting they both have like a common ground.
They do, exactly. And
I was proud of her that she realized that, oh yeah, like I came here to be happy.
Exactly.
She came here, despite, her making a lot of money and her having success, she was like, took a leap of faith. And I think that's probably what hit me because I'm like, oh, like that's inspiring,
It is. She dropped everything to come here to be happy. And in a sense, she was telling the truth because she wanted to be happy to be here with Josh. That makes her happy. She just hasn't admitted to herself, like, completely.
Yeah, when she was even describing West Covina about like the strip malls and what the dampness does to her hair, and the feeling she gets, like, it's very genuine. And I also love when Josh said that I'm happy you're here and I'm happy that I told you about this, but I feel proud. He almost, like, he said in a way, I was like,
when they reprised the song,
I
West
know,
Covina,
right?
I was just like, I'm feeling some type of way, guys. This
that
is
was
really
definitely
nice.
romantic.
I feel really good. I feel really, and you're right. Kanika said it best when we were talking beforehand. She felt like it was a premiere or almost like a finale, because that just sets it up so much more higher for what's going to happen. And I'm excited to see. I mean, we haven't seen this in like maybe almost over a month, right?
Yeah, like it went on a hiatus, and this was the perfect way to bring it back.
So strong.
Cliffhanger after cliffhanger. So many cliffhangers in this episode to where it's like, oh, what's going to happen?
Exactly.
Oh, no.
I'm excited, but I mean, shout out to Rachel Bloom because she got Best Actress in a Comedy for the Critics' Choice Awards and a Golden Globe.
I can't believe it. Like, I was so proud when I heard that. I mean, CW was killing it with their new series because, like, Gina Rodriguez and then now
The Flash is doing so well. Like, there's so many things that are happening in CW that I think that other networks should pay attention to. Definitely.
And her speech.
Right.
It was so genuine. She's like, I'm just going to talk to, like, your real people. Our show was almost going to get picked up. We got rejections after rejection after rejection. This is, like, what got me my, my success, why brought me here. From YouTube to a Globe, it's, like, still blows my mind. It's so inspiring. Amazing.
In a year. I mean, but you see her work ethic and what they do to this show and how it becomes so relatable where sometimes you cringe and you can't take it anymore because it's that relatable. Where you're like, I just don't want to see it because it just looks too real right now. It just resonated to everybody.
Yeah.
And we said this in the beginning. I think it was a slow, like, forthcoming for the show. Just like Jane the Virgin, it was slow in the beginning of the first season.
Yeah.
And it's been building and building and building. And now the fan base for Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is doing pretty well.
Right. And I honestly was like feeling like this was something that could have happened if you're in college or in high school.
Right.
I would never imagine that adults would be doing all this.
Well, you were like, what is she, like in middle school? Like,
yeah, like,
I know, that's how she acts,
like
how
the
she
calling, the
approaches.
pilot, like, pick me up. Like, that's something that you would do, like, in high school. Like, if you're embarrassed in front of your crush, like, I don't understand it.
Okay.
Because she still has that anxiety.
Yeah.
She does.
She's like so many insecurities, so she still acts like I think I would still act that way.
Yeah, but she showed us like her confidence side by getting on that pole. That took a lot.
I know.
That was definitely a star.
I was not expecting that at all.
I think my head was like, hey, what?
Damn.
Right, exactly. I was like, if she posted it on like Instagram, that'll go down in the DMs real quick.
It should be like a separate clip.
It should be like a separate clip. Oh my god.
Let us know your reactions when you first saw that, guys.
Exactly.
Like, what was going through your mind?
Exactly. And by the way, guys,
have no filter when you say that. Just say it.
Don't forget, on like the YouTube, on our iTunes, comment, rate us, let us know what's up because we love to hear from you guys and know what you guys think about the episode, what you think about the after show, what you want to hear too. Because sometimes we just go on and on because the episode is that good good. We want to know what you guys think. So let us know. Tweet us or hit us up. But I want to go into predictions. Because we saw part of the next episode. I'm just curious to see what y'all think about the love triangle that's forming ever so more.
Go first, Trene. I never can go first. I can't.
Well, Josh, at one point in the show, he said he admitted that Rebecca is his childhood sweetheart.
Right.
So now I feel like he's going to develop more feelings for her. And they're just there's gonna be so many moments where they're finally gonna come to terms with their feelings with one another.
Yes.
And Valencia's gonna get hit by a bus.
What?
Just like off Mean Girls.
Mean Girls scene.
You were waiting for that for this episode. Like she was gonna
This
step
is exactly
outside.
what Trene wants.
Exactly. Write it in, Rachel. Write
She's
it in.
putting it out in the universe.
And Kanika?
Oh gosh. Okay, well, I did see something that Rachel said. Or, yeah, I always get their names. Rebecca and Rachel sound so, like, the same.
Right? The same, yeah.
Rachel said that her denial's going to bite her in the ass, quote for quote. So that probably means that all through this season, she was just denying she loved Josh.
Right.
She denied why she was there. So I feel like this is just the climax to her slowly revealing her truth about everything. And it's going to, like I said earlier, it's going to get back to Josh eventually. And I know there's something with Greg. I feel like, I don't know if Greg and Josh can fight more with Rebecca.
I think they are.
You think they're going to fight more?
I'll tell you my predictions. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, like, this is like the one show where I cannot predict anything for some reason. I'm like so bad. So you go and continue.
It's hard. Okay. I honestly think there's going to be another fight between Greg and Josh because we already saw, this is like a taste of like their love and want for Rebecca. I honestly think at the end, Josh will win, and Greg's gonna realize, you know what? I think that was just an infatuation. I just wanted to help Josh out. But I honestly think that there's gonna be another fight not in the next couple episodes. I think between them, Valencia is gonna get her heart broken and her whole everything broken because Josh is gonna realize that Valencia is not for him. And you could just what you have another prediction, I can tell.
No, it's like twisted. Like Valencia teams up with Greg or something because Greg is so jealous that like Rebecca and Josh are getting back together. So like it's like a twist.
With this, like with Rachel at the the reins of things, you never know because it could go that way.
They could have bring in a new character and Valencia falls in love with that character.
Right.
You never know.
You never know. It could totally be twisted, but watch.
Her ex-boyfriend
it's just gonna get crazy.
Right? Or Zeke comes and then steals Valencia away and Heather's like, no, that's my ex-boyfriend. You know what I mean? Super messy right now. What I'm saying, Greg and Josh.
That's my
right?
I mean, ex-boyfriend.
Greg and Josh are gonna fight again, and there's something that's gonna go down, but it's gonna end up with Rebecca and Josh together.
Wait, did you say crazy ex-boyfriend?
Oh,
like Rebecca's crazy ex-boyfriend, like someone we don't know.
That could happen.
We're on to something today.
You see this?
Oh my god!
I think we need a writing team. We need to put this together.
We'll do a
Dear
spin-off.
Rachel Bloom,
These are our ideas.
Need.
Oh my god, guys, that was awesome. Well, that was it, guys. I love that. That was great.
I can't wait till next week.
Yeah.
Me either. I'm excited,
It'll
guys.
be a good rest of the season.
All right, let them know where they can find you, lovely ladies.
Find me on all social media at Kanika Lol.
And you could tweet me, Instagram me at your girl Trene. And I'm here on Mondays, tonight, and on Thursdays.
Oh, also check out Kanika Lol YouTube channel because I have an interview with actually the actress Rachel.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
So do check that out.
Nice.
Forgetting her name.
Once again, guys, it's your boy Nino, and you can find me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and all that good stuff. Once again, thank you so much for helping me celebrate my birthday.
Yes, happy birthday!
My crazy ex-girlfriend. We'll
Happy
catch you
birthday,
guys.
Nino.
Oh, thank you, man. We'll catch you guys next time. Whoop, let's go.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.